Ladies and gentlemen, ready for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
These go to 11.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like SimRigs and TrackRacer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it is where you live, and welcome to Lakeville, Connecticut on the Lime Rock Raceway, where the cars and drivers of the Southern Thunder Truck Series will deliver us a show that is quite... how should I put this? Un-American, I would say, because how dare they turn right in a stock car? I'm your one-time host for tonight, Sebastian Kinder, accompanied by us by James Watson, who's also racing, apparently.
Yes, sir, Seb. Just like North Wilkesboro. Oh my goodness, what an accident for I think Andy Barber right there. But yeah, I am once again gonna be driving myself, just like in North Wilkesboro, and hopefully I don't have any depressing spins while trying to pass someone like I did in that particular race.
Oh, well, it sounds like you had the same issue that I had in North Wilkesboro in the IFRN Truck Series. Lakeville, Connecticut. So the Lime Rock Raceway is a track that is 1.53 mile long, or for those that are using sensible units and not those barbaric Imperial system, it's 2.46 kilometers. The race length will be 45 laps, and the pit speed is 30 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour. We have the full fuel tank. The drivers have 4 sets of tires at their disposal, and it is open setup for tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon. Well, 10. Yeah, go ahead.
You're only saying that about the units because I'm the only American and I have no one else to help defend me. The nerve of you.
I mean, usually it's the other way around, James. You know, you do remember one time where it was just me who was bashing the Imperial units, and you had a bunch of Americans stockpiling me because I was just telling the truth. But anyway, 10-minute qualifying on this very short track. James, quick question before you turn it up on the racetrack. How many laps of fuel do we have in the tank?
I don't think fuel is going to be much of an issue for the race length, thankfully. It's basically just going to be focus forward and try not to die.
Well, then you heard it from the man himself, so pretty much no strategy for tonight. We get it on this beautiful track. Actually, Lime Rock is like those kind of old school tracks, you know. A lot of high... you have some height elevation changes and also some corners. And you see here, it feels very old school, you know, with all the grass. It feels like we're in the middle of a forest, kind of middle of nowhere. So this is the kind of track that we like. So here we are. I think it's oh my god, I'm sorry if I butcher the names. Urquijo? Urquijo. Yeah, Kobe in my ear will correct me each time I correct those names. I'm sorry, I had 0 time to prepare. But one of the best corners actually is this king goes onto a uphill. This is probably one of the best corners of this track. Not the best one for me. I'm not really the best one due to the flow of the track, but I can see the appeal. Coming down to the final corner, I think that would be his first lap. Track length is very short. Like the track will be the time length would be like 50 seconds or something like that for these cars. Crossing the line, and James Watson actually did a 52.188. It's a new best time for him. Urquijo is second, just like 300ths of a second behind. For the standing, Brad Newman leads the championship with 253 points. He has quite a sizable lead of 34 points in front of Ruben Phelps. Matthew Raymond is tied on points in third with Urquijo that we saw doing his lap on screen. Shane Bowen is fifth with 172 points, and not far behind we have Brian Blundell with 149 points, 5 ahead of Mark Ruggott. Andy Barber is eighth with 142 points in front of Paul Jackson and Jason Holtzwolf. As we say hello to people in the chat, nice AJ playing helicopter. I don't know the reference. Boom! Mr. Watson! Is this the new attenuator party, Mr. Watson?
That it is. Since this attenuator is hard to get to, figure might as well just send it.
This is peak James Watson, and this is peak TNT Spirit for those who may or may not know. This is a little league that me and James can run in sometimes, and we just do dumb stuff.
That they know, thanks to the good old TNT Vintage Indy.
I think this is Blundell here on screen, the number 86 car. Beautiful race car. I saw some quite good looking cars on this grid. Brian Blundell coming up for his first lap, I think it is. Crossing the line. Yes, that was his first. That was his warm-up lap, and now he will be on for a heater. As I like to say in baseball, coming up. This will be a tough section, James, in a truck. This little tight, swoopy sections at the beginning of the track.
Absolutely. The quick change of direction, as we're all well aware, is not something a NASCAR sanctioned stock car does not do well, especially the truck. So you really got to be easy with it, easy with your inputs, and just try to work with it as best as you can to try to coax it through that corner.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it, like looking at just how this truck is made, James. It looks like it's a disaster in terms of weight distribution in this car. As Blundell is in 7th.
Yeah, you're getting thrown up, down, all around. So you have no idea what part of the truck is going to be shaking all about out any given lap. So you're just...
new best time, Brad Newman dumping 6/10 on Akio.
Yeah, that's a monster lap. It took everything all the skill I had just to do that 52-1. So for Brad to come in and go more than half a second faster.
And dunk on you like he was prime Michael Jordan and you're just some player playing in, I don't know, some Chinese league.
Yeah, he took that personally.
He took that personally. Ryan Barber saying, messed up my qual up, locking up and half spinning. Yeah, that'll happen here. Makes me happy, James, that I'm not doing this in the IFRN Truck Series. Oh my god.
Big sideways from Matty Raymond there going up the hill. See if that'll cost him time.
He couldn't go any more wider in that final turn and cross the line. This will be a 52.2, James. That's not a bad time, actually. If you forget that Brad Newman is 60, if you forget that Brad Newman is 60 ahead of everyone.
Yeah, that is a cracker of a first lap. We'll see what he can do on this second lap.
So it seems that there is a tailwind in turn 1. Can you confirm this, Mr. Watson?
It certainly kind of feels like it. Yeah, he is getting all that it's worth.
Yeah, I was saying, like, that was the best part of the circuit, you know, that little right king that goes onto a uphill. This is probably what this track has best to offer.
Yeah, for as small of a circuit as this is, it gives you a little bit of everything. As it looks like Matty Raymond does not improve with that second lap.
It seems that this first lap will be the best one for Matty Raymond, and I feel like, James, the smaller track is, the more you have to be innovative with your corners, and you have to do some very smart things. Because you look at... So, and we'll be going to it right now, and we'll come back to this discussion right after that.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. and we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
And we are back from commercials, ladies and gentlemen. You're still at Lakeville, Connecticut. Qualifying is done for the Southern Thunder Truck Series, and now we'll be going through the grid for today's 45-lap main event. On the first row, pole sitter Brad Newman will be lining up alongside Lachlan Urquio. On the second row, we'll have our very own and lovable James Watson lining up with
Oh, not that guy.
Not that guy, he's annoying. On the third row...
Who let that jerk qualify P3?
Yeah, I know. Matthew Raymond will be lining up alongside Ryan Barber. On row number 4 will be formed by Ruben Phelps and Tom Pritchard. Row number 5 will be composed of Brian Blundell and Angus Sweeney. On the 6th row, we have Tim Blundell and Mark Gruckott. The 7th row will be composed of Brad Wright and no one. That is your starting grid, as I'm seeing someone who hasn't been gridding. So that's probably a pit lane start, Mr. Watson. Probably not the most idiotic of move at Lime Rock.
No, I would agree with you there, Seb. As we've seen, turn 1 can get pretty chaotic, and if we survive turn 1 all nice and clean, going up the hill is the next danger spot.
It's the highway to the danger zone. Good old Kenny Loggins reference.
I'd hum the music, but I don't want to get us DMCA'd.
DMCA, aka we don't want fun.
And we're demonetized.
Oh, come on! Well, I'm going to go French Revolution on them. Just wait a second.
Beautiful.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is nearly over. The pace car will soon get in the pit lane and let the grid, today's grid, unleash the pure V8 horsepower roar through the front stretch. as I like to often do in the IFRN Cup Series and Rookie Series, I'm going to let you decide. Be all yours. Pace car is in. Green flag, let's go racing! Well, quite a calm start here, and I'm seeing our local James Watson has actually stolen second place. And now they're in line, so pretty calm start actually, Mr. Watson, as you are chasing Brad Newman.
Yeah, so far so good. Was Ruben Phelps the one who decided to start from pit lane?
Indeed, it was Ruben Phelps who is now dead last, starting from pit lane, banking on chaotic, but I didn't see any smoke, so congrats to our drivers. So 45 laps, the first one will be nearly done. Now, James, since it's also such a short track and a tight track, apart from turn 1, is there any overtaking opportunities?
Honestly, from what I've seen, no, not unless someone is particularly sideways through uphill. Then you can maybe try to send it in on West Bend if they're slowed up just enough. But otherwise, your best bet might just be trying to wait until turn 1, Big Bend, and hopefully you get a good enough run through the downhill.
As we're seeing the uphill, oh my god, it always looks like the trucks are about to jump through that corner. As Sarah
Because
K.
they are.
Sarah K. Oh wow, Sarah K. said I can hear the concentration in James' voice. Exactly, because yeah, he's driving at the same time. By the way, Mr. Watson, this is weird seeing you in a truck that isn't the usual Watson tricolor.
I know, right?
Someone is spinning at the backstretch!
Oh, I see that. Big smoke behind. I
Yeah.
can't tell who that is.
I think that was
is that-
Walcott. Sweeney. No, Sweeney.
Yeah, Angus Sweeney, a new member of the Southern Thunder Truck Series.
Ooh,
Fortunately,
sounds like
Yeah.
he got a bit loose. Probably maybe too much power, and he was probably steering a bit. It was still steering. You can tell that truck was a bit pretty tight for that final corner. As James is still having his butt in flame, as Urquio will be trying to move down the inside, and as James predicted, this is another part as they're almost. Oh my god. Too wide for the final corner. James still hangs on around the outside. Lovely. I didn't know you could go too wide. A free wide for there. Are you kidding me? Down the front stretch into turn 1. Still someone inside. Contact door from door to door there. Free wide in
my
turn
goodness.
1. Oh, glory lord. Ryan Barber just taking advantage of the whole situation. James, I didn't know you could go 2 wide in the final quarter and 3 wide in the front stretch. Good lord.
yeah, that might be the most exciting moment we've ever seen at Lime Rock. That is a high difficulty maneuver for folks at home.
And the insane part of it is like no one wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sheets are maybe bent, but no one wrecked, which is I don't know. Like it's it's the difficulty 5 stars from GTA, as Urquio is now trying to get a small gap, and James, I don't want to say this to you, but you're doing the truly train right now, it seems.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, Mr. Watson, still weird seeing you with no Watson tricolor, by the way.
Yeah, another league I was a part of, I did a one-off, and it happened to be Monster Jam night. And I, being the Ford fanatic that I am, had to pick Blue Thunder, and this paint just looks so good that I just decided to keep it for a little longer.
It is built for tough. Yeah. That was a Maddie Ray sandwich, as someone said in comments. So. Pretty good, pretty nice. As you guys may know, James Watson usually runs those very should have yellow flagged a racing incident. No, that's fine. Ooh, was
Yeah,
number 5.
you're
which
on the.
was-
Yeah,
Good.
they are continuing to battle there.
Yeah, he was looking on the inside. He's looking for a way to get past. But as you say, James, it's not easy to get an opportunity to make an overtake. Let's see if Barber can after the uphill. No. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Hold that thought. As you see, the 05 of Barber still trying to get a move. Okay, so yeah, I have Ryan Barber and Andrew Barber. So I gotta get out of my game here. Ryan Barber on the slipstream of James Watson will try to move down turn 1. He stays behind the number 49. Gotta say that 7-Eleven paint scheme is also looking pretty sick.
Right?
Yes, some very good artists, and I see that his brother, I guess his brother, having the same
Father.
motif. Oh, father. Okay, father-son combo, which is nice. Gotta love that. Loving these battles. They must say, I do agree. This is also very clean. They're not trying to force the issue, and if they sometimes do force it, they don't really wreck. I mean, right now we only saw a half spin from this race from those 7 laps of racing. Now turning to 8 laps of racing. So kudos to the grid for turning up for today. 13 drivers giving us as I'm seeing Rockot is 45 seconds away from Newman. James, this is going to be an issue. Lap traffic, especially for you and your group.
Yeah, this is the worst track for lap traffic because there's just nowhere for you to go. It's so narrow and there's so few passing opportunities that there's no way you're not going to be in the way of someone if you're getting lapped.
As Barber, the number 5 car, maybe had a little moment coming out of the uphill section. It's a bit farther from our group. We'll go to the Southern Thunder instant replay. Oh! Good job handling onto that track, sir.
Yeah, I tell you, if I can hold off these guys for the entirety of the race, it's going to be one of my biggest accomplishments because while I tend to be on the quicker side at road courses, I do have a hard time keeping my tires under me. And with this being essentially no pit stops, it's going to be real tough for me to hold everyone off. I did and already there's some issues with lap traffic.
Yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. Nothing to do with Tony Stewart. And we're on with the number 73. Oh boy, yeah, you needed to be much closer, James, so you would have rear-handed him. That was Grokot's. And it only just started, Mr. Watson.
Yep.
As I was saying before going to commercial break earlier, I like this track because it doesn't try to be fancy like the Tilkodrome that are just eyesores. This track, less is more. Just do its simplicity, and you'll have a great track with a lot of personality.
Yeah, it's got that old school classic feel. Like when you're driving here, you feel like you're connecting with some of the history of motorsport. Connecting here in Connecticut. Haha.
Yes, the Sweeney is about to be lapped. 43 seconds behind Brad Newman. It's only a matter of time before the leader and championship leader laps him.
Yeah,
Still, like, this must not be enjoyable for you, Mr. Watson, but this is very enjoyable for me seeing you with a group of 4 cars trying to get you to do a mistake or trying to pass you.
yeah, it's not more enjoyable for me as it is stressful, anxiety-ridden, scary. What other superlatives can I add?
There's not a supported coming. There's probably a dive bomb coming. So make sure to check those mirrors because Barber was really close to you, Barber. Oh yeah, I think he's bumping you.
He sure did. I got the 0x.
Yeah, 0x. Thank God this is not the Arca car. Good lord.
Yeah. He's just giving me a little WhatsApp. Oh boy.
Oh,
Whoa!
Barber.
Andy Barber going off.
Yeah, Andy Barber. He tried to move in turn 3, didn't quite work, and is now mowing the grass. Let's look at us. So he was looking for a door opening from the guy in front of him. That was Matty Raymond. Down the inside. He locked the rears. That would have been a sick move if he pulled this off, but sadly he lost the rear, James. As we said, the weight distribution of these cars is not the most optimal one.
Yeah, that was very nearly a great pass. He had it set up perfectly. Just as you said, just a little bit of rear locking, and it just sent the rear of that 5 truck almost completely around. He did really well to hold on to it and minimize the damage as he did. But yeah, that's heartbreaking for Andy.
I mean, checking you being, now the truly train has been reduced. Now it's just you and his son, Brian. No, Ryan. And he's selling you bumper, James, so yeah.
Yeah, and that crafty Matty Raymond fellow right behind us both.
Yeah, Matty Raymond will wait to see an opportunity. This is a spot that I particularly like as a driver, being the third wheel. Just seeing the 2 barrels, just like, okay, crash yourself on something else. I'll just pass when you're doing some stupid stuff.
Matty already has experience taking positions from me late in the race because we were running an official together, and I started on the pole. He was second behind me the entire race until like 5 laps ago when he finally got by me and then absolutely left me in the dust.
Yeah, that Sweeney guy needs to practice more. Oh my god, the chat is not holding back, but yeah. A road course with stock cars is it does take quite a bit more of a practice. I'd say even more practice than I would say even an Indy car.
Absolutely, because Indy cars are, with all that downforce, you have a little more margin for error. Like it's I don't quite want to say this because it's not super accurate, but essentially it's easy to learn but hard to master. Like you can be able to get to where you can keep it on the track and complete laps, just getting quick enough to actually battle some of these behemoths is not easy. But with these things, like, it takes so much to be able to get them, and oh boy.
Oh, I think even Ryan got a little bit of a moment behind you. He's in your draft, looking for a move. Down turn 1. And James will hold it on the brakes. Oh boy, how hard were you on that brake pedal, Mr. Watson?
I would, any harder and any later, I would have gone right off the track. That was as hard as I could drive it in without making it too hard. I put just enough postage on that send to hold on to the place.
Well, and now you just need to send it now. Or you did send it, my bad.
I got return to sender.
And now you build a bit of a cushion to Ryan Barber, as Matty Raymond is now on his rear bumper, as I think you're soon going to be lapping someone, as you did your IndyCar explanation while lapping someone on the uphill, so that was still pretty insane. Yo, what's my boy Sweeney? Is he winning? Do we tell him? Do we tell him? Zimmer is saying, gotta just send up the inside. Don't be a coward.
Man, y'all
Oh,
are
boy.
mean. He's just doing his best out here.
A fast little track. Oh, that brings back memories. Tim's just spreading the news. Nah, he's doing very bad. Sweeney in 12th place as Ryan Barber wants a second go at James Watson. This is the hottest battle on the track. Meanwhile, Brad Newman, this is just another Sunday drive for him.
Yeah, he's just having a very nice stroll up in the foothills of the Northeast.
Still looking with the number 05 truck of Ryan Barber. This is the hottest battle that is on the track currently. James Watson, Ryan Barber, and Matthew Raymond. Again, sorry, I'm not very used to these names. They're in a pocket of a few tenths. Any mistake from all three protagonists here, and poof! Ooh! As I see someone, that Sweeney just almost losing it again out of the final corner. I had Sweeney to be top 3, turns out that was very wrong. Very, very wrong, sir.
He's just vibing.
It is just vibing. Ruben Phelps, starting from the pit lane, is actually in the top 10, so not a bad performance from the number 06 truck. I was about to sponsor him Rusty Racing, maybe not now. Oh boy, this is... oh boy, you guys are brutal with Sweeney, come on!
I know, right?
Like, I'm seeing some, like this is some tactical nukes getting over here, good god.
Yeah, I tell you, knock on wood, I've seen a heck of a lot worse on this service.
Oh boy, Matthew Raymond and Ryan Barber just trying to switching lanes, and oh, big tie from Barber, and he will leave Matthew Raymond. He just needed one opportunity, and Raymond, oh, as Barber digs down the inside on turn 3. But Raymond makes the pass clean, and he's now up into 4th place. James, I hate to break it to you, but it seems like the guy who can unlock your door is now behind you.
Yeah, deja vu! I think I've been in this place before!
As before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to get out.
European intensifies.
European intensifies. So Dimas was asking, can Sweeney make a comeback? What are the odds? I would say 0.01%. I mean,
hey, yeah, as long as he keeps circulating the track, you never know what could happen.
I mean, this is the usual saying in the IFRN Truck Series. When we're on road course, survive the race, and you have a top 10.
Yep.
As Raymond the Flame, hey, hang on, he has flames on his truck, James. I thought I was the only one who was allowed to have flames in Team Monster Racing.
James can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number and reason for calling, and he'll get back to you at his earliest convenience.
Hey James, this is Sebastian. This is unacceptable. Why does Raymond have flames on his truck? I'm the only one in Team Monster Racing who should have flames.
You phone who dis?
As Dimas was saying, when do they employ the nitrous? We don't have that technology yet. Who's got the fastest quarter mile? The fastest quarter mile? Huh. I don't know.
Well, if we're going by strictly NHRA, then I believe my girl Brittany Force.
Oh yeah, Graham Rail's wife, I guess.
No, that's the
No, that's...
younger Force daughter, Courtney Force. That's who's married to Graham. Brittany is the middle daughter, and she is the only one of the 3 Force daughters to have a championship. In fact, she's won 2 championships.
That's badass.
It is one of my many sources of pride as a lifelong John Force Racing fanboy.
Newman has left everyone in the dust. Yeah, he's 11 seconds and a half in front of Urkio, who's also having that stroll in the woods. James Watson and Matty Raymond having a tough fight for 3rd place as they're coming up to a lap car. Oh, and Matty Raymond will not have to wait for the lap car. He's side by side with James Watson. Going down turn 1, he makes the pass.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Well,
he nearly made contact with that lap car there.
yeah, I was gonna try to keep it around, but yeah, this is also actually I lasted longer than I did when he passed me in that official. He got me on like lap 15, so the fact that I made it to lap 24 before he got me was a lot better.
Johnny Tran has the fastest quarter mile. Sorry, I don't know NHRA. Remember, I'm just a European pleb that just got brought in last minute. Turn on the Sweeney crash. Oh, come on. Quite behind, I see this is Andy Barber, followed by Ruben Phelps. So this is a new battle that will be brewing soon. Oh, Tom Pritchard. Oh, I saw a 6. Oh, okay, Tom Pritchard. Sorry. So I was right on Ruben Phelps. So I was wrong on the 6 and 06. So fine. Yeah, fire that guy, fire that French guy. Why is this there? Fast and the Furious Brothers, greatest movie of all time. Oh. Oh, okay.
Nah, you're doing a great job, Seb. Super sub Seb.
Super. This is funny because I had a softball tournament last week or 2 weeks ago, and I was also super subset because I had to help another team out for the whole tournament. So I played every game.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you, I was
on the team.
I mean, yeah, especially when suddenly you're at you're in the field that is at the other way around, and you hear just someone yelling like a madman, and that's just me.
Oh.
Oh, I hear James having a moment here. We're still on Ruben Phelps, and oh wait, no, now we're on to James. Now a bit alone now, a bit on no man's land.
Yeah, I slid just a little bit in West Bend, and it cost me a little bit of time trying to pull him as much of a gap as I can to Ryan. Because
we love all the different guys in the booth. Oh, this is nice. Oh, Ruben Hilly went for a bump on Pritchard. Should have won an Oscar. Okay. This is getting heated up between the 06 and number 6. So this is why I like in NASCAR is like you can have like 0 and something.
Yup.
Please, F1 and MotoGP, can we have that?
Yup. I remember back when Indy used to run it.
Ah, yes. IndyCar. AKA, please get your shit together and make a good series, please. You have the product. All you need is just execute.
Sam, I think you used a word that you weren't supposed to use on air.
Oh, shoot. Shoot. Well, that's me in the swear jar. That's a euro in the swear jar. When does real racing start? I mean, you're probably going to get some real soon with Ruben and Tom. About to get at it. Oh, bit wide for Tom, man, coming up to the uphill, and now Ruben is on his bumper. He will have a look down the inside of that right-hander.
Oh,
There we go! Making
oh,
contact! Oh, boy! How the
wow.
heck? How the HE double hockey sticks, they not wrecked? Pritchard was sideways! In this Coca-Cola Racing Series. So Pritchard was a bit wide coming to the uphill. That allowed Ruben to get his bumper on the quarter panel of the number 6 car. And just clips him. Send him 90 degrees. And he say, hey, you know what, let me get you straight out. But I guess there could be damage on that number 6 truck.
Yeah, did Ruben hit the curb?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah. That's what did it right there. The curbs at this track are bad. They don't look like much, but the problem is that they stand very high. So unless it's like a bespoke sports car, if you hit these curbs, it is gonna really upset the chassis of whatever you're driving, and will likely just shoot your car offline and up. The only curb that you really don't have to worry about is the apex curving in uphill. Otherwise, you're basically trying to wrap the curb as close as you can without hitting it.
So, in the comments, Westy Racing, I'll donate for 10 seconds of Sweeney Cam. There we have, so now you better donate now. Angus Sweeney. With the number 4 truck right behind him. I don't know if it's lapping him. It's probably lapping him. This is Blondell right behind him. Oh, that's it. That is quite a good. That is quite a good shot actually.
Yeah, you can even see his eyes. That's epic.
Oh yeah. Very aggressive left tap. As someone is stepping aside to let other people go by. As hang on, Matty Raymond has overtaken Lacklander Keogh for 2nd place. I was about to say, after we were done with the Sweeney onboards, that Matty looked to be coming closer and closer to Lackland, but I feel like it's probably. Oh yeah, that'll do it. In the grass for Keogh. And Matty Raymond will be like, thank you very much, I'll take that 2nd place. And I guess his own way Sweeney is so slow. I mean, the fact that it's not an easy track, and for people that may be more used to ovals, getting a stock car on a road course is not the easiest of tasks. I mean, Brad Newman is making it look so easy, but I swear to you, it's... Oh boy. I will not read that last comment.
Yeah, and like, it's not unreasonable to be a bit off pace, but like, he's safe. Like, he's predictable. We aren't really all that scared when we're having to lap him, which says a lot, considering the track we're at for lap traffic. So it's like, okay, he's doing his best.
As long as you're not being a dick on the as long as not being a silly human being on the track, you're fine. French guy trying to not swear. Oh, he was sideways coming out of that final corner. Oh my god, Timbers, you're just going for the kills, buddy. Is Sweeney driving a lawnmower because he's spending too much time on the grass? Good lord, sir. As this is the battle for 4th, I mean, this is round 69 1,420 between James Watson and Ryan Barber.
Nice.
Nice. See, the kind of lap times I like to do. Perfectly flat laps. 69s, 666. This is the kind of laps I like to do. Lawnmower. As Ryan Barber is still trying to devise a way around James Watson, he has spent 2/3 of this race, or even more than 2/3 of this race, trying to devise a way around that number 39 tracks of James Watson. But James's track is apparently as wide as the track when Ryan Barber is behind him. I said this when Ryan Barber is behind him because when Matty Raymond was behind, he quickly get past. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
me and James are friends, but I'm trolling him. Oh, and I probably shouldn't have side by side for that corner. James hang on right the outside. That was a beautiful defensive move from Mr. Watson.
Yeah, that was a bit of a last-minute send.
Oh, and he's right on his bumper as they're soon coming to a lapped car. Ryan Barber looking down the inside. He's sending it side by side for turn 1, and he will make the move stick. Oh, and he rear-ended a lapped car. Oh, that was bad place, bad time for number 05. Huh. Yes, some damage. Oh yeah, he has his front left is exposed. His front left is exposed. So let's see how much that will impact his car. Probably maybe. Let's see if he has also some toe damage. That could also be happening. But now here, Ryan Barber has to hang on for 9 laps with his damaged truck, and James Watson come back at him. You will see very soon. Now, James, you are now the hunter now. I just see a car diving on the pits. Coming through turn 1. Doesn't seem that the damage is affecting that much Ryan Barber, as I'm seeing a Toyota Tundra in the pits. That was, okay, Brad Wright, okay. That was Brad Wright. Didn't hear the It's fine. French cannot understand any other accent. As James Watson, he is stalking. He's stalking the number 05. This is the battle for 4th. They've been cooking this whole race. Oh, boom! Oh, probably too much optimism from our co-commentator over here. He was a bit on the grass. You saw probably the space to get a move done.
Yeah, I had to do something because he went off and then like he's going off and then it's an immediate rejoin. So like I don't really know what I'm supposed to do right there.
I mean, I think even this is a tough one to judge. So this is why I'm not a racing steward. But yeah, he looks like he was almost about to lose it also. So I don't know how this could have. I mean, I'll let the racing stewards investigate that race the race incident and decide for themselves. I'm just a commentator. I'm just doing my job here. Meanwhile, oh yeah, he's racing. Brad Newman. Oh. Check the number. Max Verstappen.
Brad, super Brad.
Brad, super Brad. Oh crap! Are we DMC it again? Oh. I swear to God. As we see, we saw Sweeney, apparently the fan favorites of you guys. Quite a lot of guys like Go Sweeney and also going for Watch Your 6, Ryan. Okay. Oh, because he has Ruben Phelps behind. Because apparently Ruben Phelps is the professional turner of the team Ryan is on. I forgot the name of the team. Sorry. And meanwhile, Brad Newman is still coasting. He's off for a nice stroll in the woods. As again, oh, this is a cool shot. Like you see that forest over there. Like this track is in the middle of a forest. And like this, how cool is that? We need more of these tracks. We need more of them.
Absolutely. I think we have enough city circuits at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, here's a message for Liberty Media. Please stop with this effing stupid poopy tracks that are in the cities. Bring me back Hockenheim, bring me back keep Barcelona. Heck, give me Paul Ricard. No, wait, that's a bad example. Bring back Nürburgring.
Yeah, if we're going French tracks, I'd rather have Magny-Cours back.
Yeah. Yeah, Magny-Cours, you're not going to have any more show, but it's a great qualifying track actually. And also the final corner, the chicane, it's wonderful. Like chicanes are the best kind of corners. Why does it sound like I'm trying to trigger someone? I don't know, probably some guy named Wes, I don't know. Anyway, Brad Newman, he's 17 seconds in front of Matthew Raymond. Lachlan Urquio, third place in the number 42 trucks. James Watson is in fourth place with the number 39 trucks. I mean, I was going to ask myself just like, what happens if James Watson finishes on the podium? Like, does he interview himself? I would pay to see that actually.
I absolutely would.
As you're coming onto the number 86 of Blundell right in front of you. And he will not give you that much of a pain. I mean, he's driving... Does it look like he's driving a Chevy truck or is he driving a Ford truck? Because if he was driving a Chevy truck, I would have asked you to wreck him because we don't like Chevy here.
The law requires I say that's a joke. Or that Seb says that's a joke.
By the way, yeah, I'm joking. Never would I ask my co-commentator and dear friend James Watson to wreck someone. So I feel like in a very sarcastic tone, it's very entertaining, isn't it? I mean, I blame that number 33 truck. Like, come on, like, can't you at least, can Brad, please, for content, can you stall? Cut the engine at the final corner, see who comes to home first, him or Maddie.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable performance from Brad Newman. Like, he's been in another zip code the entire race long. Like, yeah, a performance like this is unbelievably impressive.
I mean, you guys are in Connecticut, he is in California.
Yeah.
So, white flag, I mean, there's no caution on road courses. I mean, there's, like, you would need a pile up and a half to get iRacing to drop a caution on a road course, but as we like to say, next flag will end it, and that will be the checkered flag. As a lap car is in Brad's vision, but I guess he's a bit too far to worry about this coming into the right bend. He will not only have the final corner to do. Coming out of the final corner, Brad Newman stopped this race in the Southern Thunder Truck Series and will improve his lead in the championship. Oh my god. Oh my god, my grandma, Andy, that noob in front of you, hate your son, go fix him. Oh my god. As Lachlan Urquio will be finishing this race in 3rd position, Matty Raymond will be in 2nd place. And we'll have in 4th place, probably coming to the checkered flag, your favorite driver commentator, James Watson, 4th place. Behind James will be Ryan Barber, who will just stop on the track and just, yeah, tow away. I feel like James just went and dumped it in turn 1.
I sure did.
Good to see you not worry about the cost of your truck. I mean, meanwhile for me, it's been, I think it's down to a billion actually in terms of damage. But anyway, Brad Newman dominated this race in front of Matthew Raymond. Lachlan Urquio finishes in 3rd in front of James Watson. Andy Barber completes the top 5 in front of his son actually. Yeah, son. Ryan Barber. Ruben Phelps finishes in 7th position. Tom Pritchard finishes 8th in front of Brian Blundell. Tim Blundell, him finishes in 10th position. For the rest of the grid, we have Angus Sweeney, Brad Wright, and Mark Gruckett. I mean, so I guess Sweeney didn't finish last, so yeah, he wasn't that bad. And before the top 3 interview, we'll go into commercials. See you then.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
These go to 11.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like SimRigs and Track Racer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, everything simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
And we are back! This was the Lime Rock race at the 7 Thunder Track Series. We are here in the victory circle, probably more the podium for today's race, and I'm accompanied by, so correct me if I pronounced your name wrong, Lachlan Urkio. Good evening, sir.
G'day. That's about right. We'll go with it. Thanks for having me in here, boys.
So your race started a bit intense. You lost second position to James Watson, and then you got it back. Explain to us that start of that race in the battle with James Watson.
Well, I've been struggling a little bit with turn 1 all week, so I hadn't done a cold start off the lead, so I kind of was like a bit blind going into 1. So when it got to turn 1, I got on the brakes thinking, oh yeah, this is about where I've broken all week coming off the start, and the boys have shot down my inside, and I've gone, oh, that was a bit early. So that was a bit of an embarrassing one going into turn 1, but then yeah, I think James got a bit loose coming up the hill and got a bit of a surprise run more than anything, so it was up the inside there and a bit awkward, but got back into second and then just tried to drive away with it. Had a good short run truck, so it wasn't overly great on a long run, so my goal was just to try and put a bit of space between me and the 4 or 5 trucks that were battling behind and hope I could hang on towards the end.
And after that, your race became quite boring because you were kind of like in your own world until suddenly you went a bit wide in turn 1. As you said, you had issues in that first corner and you got overtaken by Matthew Raymond.
Yeah, no, as I say, late in the run, I was dealing with a bit of inside front locking, and I got really bad one in turn 1 that lap and shot it wide, so that gave Matty Ray the spot back there, which was, I mean, he was going to pass me anyway. He's been so good all week long on his tyres, his pace. Like, Matty Ray absolutely deserved that one, so I think he would have got me anyway, but definitely made the job easier for him.
And final question for me. I mean, you've tried to keep pace with Brad Newman. I mean, that guy was on another planet today.
Yeah, as I say, big congrats to him. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it around here. So obviously, it's a big challenge to try and keep up with Brad on the road courses. So props to him. He was untouchable tonight, and it was nice to sort of have him pegged for at least the sort of first 20 laps before the tyres fell away.
Alright, brother. And on that words, we'll let you celebrate that beautiful third position, Lachlan. Take good care, and I mean, I probably won't see you again because I'm just a one-time commentator. But let's hope for you get into Victory Circle next week.
Yeah, cheers, man. And yeah, well, I'm sure we'll see each other around. Good to see you again.
Yeah, see ya. And that was Lachlan Urki, your third position man for today's race, and we'll get on. James, I will let you the honor for second position.
Yes, sir. Matty Raymond, James up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, you got me.
Oh, God, all right. First of all, the nerve of you. How dare you pass me? I want that podium. Meanie.
You're holding me up too much, bud.
I even called it too the moment you got by Ryan. You can hear. I even say, "Hey," on air. I'm like, he now that he's passed, he's probably gonna pass me like it's nothing, like he did in the race we ran earlier in the week. And sure enough, If only that lap car there, I might have been able to hold you off. But yeah, you had a lot of work to do there. Wasn't the decent qualifying effort, but you definitely had to make your way up through traffic. First of all, take us through that battle with the elder barber, Andy.
Yeah, well, I sort of got lucky, like you said. There was a lap car that sort of, I reckon, it held you up or held Andy, held one of yous up, and we were next minute with 3 wide on the front stretch. So as soon as I saw that sort of hold him up a touch, I was like, well, this is my only chance to sort of pounce on Andy, because I know that both barbers got speed. So yeah, took my chances with him, and then Junior jams it up the inside, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. So, and sorry the language, but yeah, it was good fun running with you boys. We had a fairly long battle going for a while there. I don't know how many laps it was, but yeah, Ryan touched me up with a bumper a little bit, and I got into Andy through 1 and 2 there, and we had to scramble for a little bit there, but no, we worked it out, survived, and had a good race. It was awesome.
Yeah, and take us through just your preparation on trying to figure out a track like Lime Rock in a NASCAR vehicle that absolutely does not have a whole lot of time on this track over the years.
No, I've always avoided this track, even when I was a rookie, like, I don't know, 8 years ago, whenever I started. So I never really ran laps on here until this week. So I was pretty nervous Monday, whenever officials were about to fire up. But I did a few practice laps, and I'm like, oh, maybe this place ain't so bad after all, because it's a lot of fun. Pretty well, most road courses in one of these things, or any sort of stock car, is a lot of fun. Well, I find, because they're real heavy, crappy tyres on them, so you got to use a lot of finesse, and you got no brakes, a lot of power, and like you say, they don't handle exactly the best. Like, closest resembling things like a meatball in a way of handling. So yeah, to me, I find that a lot of fun, because you got to really wrestle them and be on your toes, and you got to really plant the car a certain way through corners and drive it a certain way. So I find that good, because it's challenging and rewarding. But yeah, once I started doing laps around here this week, I was like, oh, this track's actually a lot of fun, like really swoopy and good undulation, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I ran a few officials and did okay in them as well. And as you said, saw yourself in one. We had a good little run. So I wasn't exactly confident. I figured maybe I was hoping for a top 5 tonight. So to pull off what do I get, second? Yeah.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, I'm wrapped with that. So yeah, it's really good. I mean, there was not, well, I didn't really have anything for Brad, obviously, but that's the sort of status quo most tracks we go to. But it was, yeah, really good fun battling all you guys. And yeah, had a good clean race, so happy days.
Yes, sir. Well, it was a fantastic performance from you. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, well, I've got to thank yourself, of course, and TWRS, all the boys down there, for once again providing us a bullet. It was a burner set again this week, so yeah, no, happy for all that. And we got Scotch Race Fuels, Cut 6 Sticker Co, Tourette's Australia, Alopecia Foundation, the rest of the team, the rest of the SRM boys here and US lads, you guys, Inside Lane, putting on the broadcast, and all the sponsors involved with the league. And yeah, you guys for broadcasting and racing against us tonight, as it seems.
James Watson, caster and broadcaster and racer.
Yeah, I don't know how he'd do that. I'm yelling at the boys to shut up and stop talking while we're driving. I don't know how he can commentate and race at the same time.
So here's the funny thing: James is used to having me yell in his ear while he's driving around, so that's why.
I might need to get some practice, mate. I'll hire you for a bit. But yeah, nah, thanks, lads. It was a really good race, really good night, and yeah, all due credit to Brad. He just outdrove us once again. He was fast as always, but Yeah, another good race. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Well, awesome job, Maddie, and hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
Yeah, with a bit of luck, we'll see how we go, mate.
See you, Maddie. And that was interview for second position done expertly by Mr. James Watson here. And now we'll have, it's very funny, he has a solid profile picture because he went fast today. So fast that, yeah, I mean, Brian Newman, you just dominated today. Congratulations. Talk to us about that race. Must have been a nice stroll in the woods here at Lamroyd.
Thanks there, boys. Yeah, good fun race. Car was pretty quick tonight, which makes it easy. Yeah, it was good fun.
It was good fun. You quickly opened a gap, and I'd say probably just the most action you've seen was with lap traffic. How was it today?
Yeah, I got a gap early, but then it looked like the pace. I think it was some of the SRM boys, like Lockie and that behind me were. It was pretty even. It looked like they were matching me for a bit, but not sure what happened more towards the end. But yeah, the lap drivers they were fine. It wasn't. They all moved out of the way. They were very respectful tonight, so it wasn't too crazy out there.
It's true that through the whole race, it was a pretty clean race. Not a lot of egregious moves on today as people in the chat, because apparently a lot of people were cheering for Sweeney. Do you have any tips for any drivers for driving this place, since you'd be so good at it, and probably Sweeney could pick one or two?
I can't think of any tips off the top of my head. I don't know which driver specifically you're talking about. Did you say Sweeney?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't know if there's anything I could teach anyone.
It's fine. So you just probably just like, I just drive the car then.
Yeah.
Drive the car.
I don't complicate it too much, mate. I just get in the thing and drive it.
Get in the thing and drive it. Sounds awesome. So now you've already coming to here. You had a pretty sizable lead in the championship, and now you're even more ahead. I don't know what's the next race, but what are the objectives in the following weeks for this championship? Oh, so that's Daytona. July 4th, Daytona. Oh.
Just to keep finishing well. Like, I mean, I am a road racer before I was an oval racer, so night sight tonight, it'd probably be easier to get points. But those other guys behind me are all quick oval racers, so just got to keep trying and getting good finishes at those tracks as well.
Perfect, and I think that would be concluded this Victory Lane interview. Any shoutouts on your way out?
Just you guys for putting these events on, and the guys at Lobs Esports. Thank you.
And with great pleasure. Good job on the great race, Brad. And well, maybe I'll see you some other time. I'm just a one-time commentator here. So have a good day, and probably see you next time.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome. And this will conclude tonight's broadcast for this episode of the Silent Thunder Truck Series at Lime Rock. Special thanks to our league owner and also producer for tonight's broadcast, Kobe, who has been trying to guide me. I was trying to improve every call on your way. Thanks you to James Watson for being both a commentator and a driver, and thanks to you guys for interacting on the stream. Always enjoy interacting with people on streams. And from Kobe, James, and I, thank you so much for coming tonight. Here are the socials for Thunder Truck Series. Have a very good day or night or whatever, and we'll see you some other time. This has been Sebastian Kinder for Thunder Truck Series. Have a good night, or good day, or good afternoon.